What's up, YouTube? I am Connor, the creator of the Chris Zero YouTube. Chris Zero is my roleplay wrestling name, EFED, for those of you who actually know who the hell I am. If you don't know who I am, go look at my past YouTube videos, EFED Wrestling, roleplay wrestling, that I found on Facebook a few years ago. I'm a big wrestling fan, big sports guy. But, besides my video promos and my radio shows and my NXT show that I do, I've been wanting to do a web show for a while, actually, about just sports, wrestling, football, basketball, baseball, and shit like that. And I'm going to start tonight. It's rainy outside and bored and nothing to do. Start it tonight. Why not? Fuck it. I got 2 other videos uploading that have to do with my wrestling thing right now. But, I actually wanted to do a legit radio show, and I'm trying to come up with the funds to do that. So, I'm working at a McDonald's, fucking 16, what can I do? Working at McDonald's for now. I'm gonna try to get a second job. Had to help my mom out too. She just got diabetes and possibly cancer. So, but anyway, first episode, I guess, right here. We're gonna call it Connor's Sports Talk, episode 1. All right. First, kind of wanted to talk about football. We're just mere weeks away from the kickoff of preseason, which is awesome. My favorite teams have been the Chiefs, the Packers, the Patriots for the longest time. But I kind of got my independent teams that I like too. The ones that I kind of want to see get somewhere, like the Eagles and the Falcons and the Redskins and the 49ers and the Seahawks. The Seahawks impressed me last year. They were actually my what did I call them? They were my wild card team the whole year because Richard Sherman actually did impress me a lot. But Kansas City Chiefs, I was raised in Kansas City most of my life. That's where my deadbeat dad lives. Jamal Charles is my man. Alex Smith, beast. I love the Chiefs. Patriots, Tom, bitch-ass Brady. I hate the fucking Mannings. Hate the fucking Broncos. But every week I'm going to come here. I'm going to talk about the recaps for all the football week, or of the football weeks that are ahead. September 1st, I go to another Naturals game. For those of you who don't know what the Naturals are, I live in Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Fucking badass, dude. Texas League champions like 4 years in a row or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't keep up with that, actually. I really need to. I'm going to the game September 1st. I'm going to start getting into that. I watch hockey, too. Toronto Maple Leafs. Kind of a bandwagon team, really. Basketball. Chicago Bulls. Man, I actually like the Bulls. Like, fuck, everybody's like the Heat. Everybody's like, I love the Heat, LeBron James. Guess what, bitches? He's in Cleveland now. Fucking watch that shit go down next year. Oh, Cleveland's so good. Look, you guys. Chicago Bulls. Anyway. NASCAR, Danica Patrick, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Shit like that. Wrestling-wise, Ring of Honor. June 22nd. Michael Elgin, I think, was the 20th Ring of Honor World Champion by beating Adam Cole, who actually very impressed me. Because when I first saw Adam Cole, he reminded me of Edge. So I thought he was just going to be in the mid-card of Ring of Honor forever. Like, the Ring of Honor television title seemed to suit him pretty well. But that tournament, about a year ago, they took the title back to the Briscoe thing. I'm getting a text message during this. What a way to ruin it. But, yeah, that's my ringtone. Shield. WWE, if you guys don't know. Anyway, Michael Elgin, Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. My favorite, I'm a big tag team wrestling guy. Another text message. What can you do? Anyway, I'm a big tag team wrestling guy. Red Dragon in Ring of Honor. I loved the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian and the Dudleys. I loved them as a kid. APA and all them. I loved them. as a kid, but originally, like, tag team wrestling started with me with Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. You know, that was actually, I loved that tag team. But yeah, I'm a big tag team wrestling guy. Red Dragon is actually my favorite team right now, right beside the Young Bucks. I started watching New Japan Pro Wrestling about a year ago, and that's when the Prince Devitt and Bullet Club thing took off. And Prince Devitt, I love Prince Devitt. I'm a big Marvel guy. I'm a big comic book fan. So him coming out, you know, dressed up as like Spawn and Venom and shit like that, it's pretty awesome. I think he's done a Bane thing a couple of times in the Joker. And then he signed with the WWE. Fucking what can you do? Kenta. And apparently Kevin Steen's supposed to be signed. I know Devitt did because of the TMZ photos, and Kenta because of the Tokyo thing, and shit like that. But a lot of independent guys, you know. But at the same time, WWE's also releasing a lot of talent to go back to the indies. Like Drew McIntyre, I think, went back to IWC, or I don't know if it's called IWC. I can't remember. Because Devitt wrestled there for a while, along with Sheamus, I believe. I don't know about Sheamus, don't quote me on that. But I know Devitt wrestled there, and he promised him that that's where he was going to stay, and he lied. So, anyway, yeah. TNA kind of going down the shitter. And I actually loved TNA when I first saw it. AJ Styles caught my eye. My first match was AJ Styles versus Petey Williams at Victory Road of 04 for the X Division title. I loved that match. Yeah, I loved that match. It was very impressive. AJ Styles is my man. I love AJ Styles, everything he does. When he won the IWGP World title, I actually got my mom to order that pay-per-view for the first time ever. She ordered a New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view and actually sat down and watched it, and she was cheering for Okada, and I wanted to dropkick her. So, I think his name is Machine Gun Anderson, we hate Okada. Anybody remembers that promo? Yeah. New Japan Pro Wrestling's where's that, dude? Fucking, I've been watching videos from back in the day when Goldberg was there. Beast. When Brock Lesnar won the title, Kurt Angle, shit like that. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Boxing. I watched some boxing. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. But if anybody ever has any questions about what I should talk about, you know, or about what I think about sports and shit, just comment below. I'll answer them. I'll even print out your fucking questions, dude. I'll go that far with it. Soon we'll be on the radio show here in Arkansas, so I'm pretty sure, and I'll upload it to YouTube, so you guys can actually watch it nationally. Yeah. I love PWG. Me and my nephew went back in May to a PWG event, and no, it wasn't May. Well, me and him went May, and then I went to the PWG show where Adam Cole lost to Kyle O'Reilly, lost the PWG Championship. Ooh, dude, I didn't think he was going to drop it to Kyle O'Reilly. Really didn't. But, you know, PWG is always where Ring of Honor starts the guys, I guess. Because if you win the PWG Championship, you're like fucking destined for the Ring of Honor World title. Because look at Kevin Steen. Pretty sure he was PWG Champion and Ring of Honor World Champion too. Yeah, El Generico, shit like that. But El Generico's never been Ring of Honor World Champion. So, but yeah, I've been watching Ring of Honor since, oh my god. Actually, the sad part is I've been watching it since I first saw Samoa Joe, because his first match in TNA was against Delirious, and they talked about Ring of Honor because Samoa Joe was their current, Jesus, can't speak today, pure champion. I was like, I gotta check this shit out. What the fuck's a pure title? And then I watched the Ring of Honor versus CZW shit that happened later on with Chris Hero and Daniel Bryan, Danielson, my bad, and shit like that. And it was pretty amazing. I love Ring of Honor. I love PWG. I love CZW. Independent wrestling matters. I love watching independent wrestling. I say New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I'm pretty sure that's a larger promotion than the WWE. We just don't know it. But yeah, I love the WWE. I loved WCW when it was on. Goldberg, Ric Flair, Sting, DDP. I love those guys. I'm only 16. I know a lot. Fucking Vern Gagne. I know shit like that. I can actually tell you, I know every single WrestleMania main event before the WWE Network came out, so no one can be like, oh, you bastard, you watched WWE Network. No, I didn't. Actually, the earliest WrestleMania I've watched on there so far is like These text messages are fucking popular, man. This usually doesn't happen. But alright, this has been the first episode, kind of a shitty episode, I'm not gonna lie, of Connor Sports Talk. Like, subscribe, comment, ask me questions, ask me how I'm doing in life. And I may get on a little personal note later. But, yep, first episode, blah.